So as soon as Aizen gets into the spiritual pressure one move, you want to immediately grab him as soon as possible. And as soon as you get the grab off, you're just going to keep on rinsing, repeating, putting him in situations where he has to wake up into attack. Since he cannot guard it, he's just stuck in this situation. And after a while, he's not going to want to use his move no more. Yo, what's good YouTube, and God bless. It's your boy Sick, and praise the Lord if you're able to watch this video today. And I'm back with another Bleach video for you today, and this is going to be an anti-Aizen guide for y'all. And I know there's a lot of players out there who's having trouble with Aizen, and Aizen is definitely one of the top tier characters in the game, but his moveset isn't as broken as you may think it is. And this guy is basically going to tell you every single counterplay around Aizen's moveset and how to be effective against Aizen so you won't struggle against him anymore unless the player's just better than you. But before we start this video, if you enjoyed the content, you learned something new from this video, please smash the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Let's try to get this video to 50 likes. I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I have tons of Bleach Rebirth episodes content for you to enjoy. But anyways, let's get started. So Aizen has a few annoying moves in this game that is probably hard to get around if you don't know the counterplay to it. So his first move is spiritual pressure 1 move, and it's this move right here, right? And when he has that up, he doesn't flinch at all. Now he has a meter draining down his guard gauge, but as you can see, nothing's going on, and that he could easily hit you out of anything you're trying to do to him, right? So he has that move right there. That's one move. Then he has this move right here, which is his Hado 91. And if you ever had this happen to you in a match, I should have grabbed. In effect, at least not let it knock back. Don't let it knock back at least. Like, come on. Like, corny, bro. Like, corny. Like, your man corny. That move is really annoying as well. Then he also has his signature skill, which he can't flinch. It's like a counter. It absorbs all type of hits, and he can let it go whenever he wants. He has that move as well. That's pretty annoying. He also has really good movement. As you can see, a really good dash attack. That makes him a menace from this range because he can easily sidestep and be right in. He has really good phantom range on his flash attack. As you can see, look at this. He could hit from all the way out here, which is kind of crazy. And then even his quick attack has really good range. And he's staying in place and throwing his button out there. If you try to press into him, he would catch you off guard. So he has really good normals and really good specials. But when it comes to the special sides to it, none of them, there's definitely counterplay. There's definitely counterplay. And then we have his cocoon form, right? His special flash attack. It's just this kick right here, and it's plus on block. So I'm gonna showcase me trying to backdash. I can't backdash. Trying to attack, can't attack. Trying to grab, I can't grab. The most I could do is a invincible move. I can't even do an invincible move. He's so plus that I can't even do an invincible move. Can't even do an invincible move. That's how plus that move is, right? So with that being said, the move is linear, right? It just goes in a straight line, as you can see. But it is kind of hard to sidestep it. It's actually very hard to react to sidestep it. It's pretty quick. You have the nose coming out. When you're very up close, it's easy to sidestep. But a lot of Aizen players normally just throw it out there like that, so they will be doing it from up close, whatever like that. But from that point, you could just easily hit them out. But if you are trying to watch out for it, if you're up close, you can sidestep, right? But you have to watch out for all his other normals that tracks. But from far out, it's very hard. I'm trying to. Like, even if I do it early, I know it's coming, right? It's still hitting me, right? Try again. Still hitting me. So it's very hard to sidestep it. So maybe in matches when you have an opponent read and with delay and stuff like that with online, you probably be able to sidestep it. But for the most part, your best bet is staying out of the range of it and just punishing it. Stage is always out of range, right? So around this range he will hit, around this range he won't hit, as you can see. But he recovers very quickly, so you have to be on point with your punish. Say around this range, boom, and you punish, and then you could deal with that move just like that. So we're gonna talk about spiritual pressure one move, and it's El Escado. If I pronounce it correctly, I don't know. And this move can be really annoying if you don't know how to deal with it. Once the Aizen player pops that, they're going to be chasing you down. They're going to be doing that, whatever they could do, because they have armor. They can't be flinched. So they're going to use their time that they have this effectively and just chase you down nonstop until they go into the guard break, right? But there is a very quick way to deal with this, right? As soon as possible, when it's available to you, all you want to do is grab, right? And it don't even matter if the opponent breaks the grab. As soon as you grab them, it will put them in the guard break state. So I'm gonna show this again. So as soon as Aizen gets into the spiritual pressure one move, you want to immediately grab him as soon as possible. And as soon as you get the grab off, you're just gonna keep on rinsing, repeating, putting him in situations where he has to wake up into attack. Since he cannot guard it, he's just stuck in this situation. And after a while, he's not gonna want to use this move no more. Aizen pops this. I'm gonna switch back to the ichigo. I grab, and as soon as I grab, he's in the guard break state. He cannot block at all. He has to take whatever you're gonna do. So this is when you're gonna just start putting them in Oki situations and just rinse and repeat over and over and over and get all your free damage until you're able to until they come back from being guard broken. Cause yeah, if the Aizen player doesn't know better and you go for a free Keycon move, you could do that. The player has a couple options to stop your Keycon move. So the Aizen player has two options where he could do it, right? So the Aizen player could do his spiritual pressure move one, right? And you could run in, grab, guard break them, and go for a Keycon, right? But the Aizen could easily just hit you out of it. They recover quick enough. These Keycon moves and guard break are not free. Opponents are able to recover quick enough to just hit you out of it, right? So that is one option. The other option is that once it's popped, grab them, go for a Keycon move, and then they're able to do this to protect themselves. So never go for this at all. Never go for the Keycon move because it's not going to work out unless the Aizen player don't know, right? You could try it out to see if the Aizen player knows or not, but make sure you try it out in a situation where your health is good and you're not nowhere near the red. Because if you try this out and the opponent punishes you, that's on you. So that's a workaround from the Aizen stopping themselves. So you have to keep that in mind. So the next move you're going to talk about is this Hado 91, and it's this move right here, right? And I know a lot of y'all seen this move, and it's being spammed over and over, and now you're full screen, you don't know what to do, and then it's taking away your guard damage. You're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And this Aizen player is just still spamming it, and your guard is getting done, and you trying to inch in, and you can't do nothing. And by the time you get in, the shit is about to break, you hear, you scared, and boom. And your guard is broken, and there's nothing you could do. And your opponent, Aizen, is just wilding on you right now. And it's tough to deal with, right? It's tough to deal with if you don't know what to do, right? So there's a lot of different things you could do about it, but it's only like really two effective ways of really dealing with it, right? There's going to be players who's going to be trying to sidestep this move, right? But the move cannot be sidestepped. So now you see that it can't be sidestepped. You get up, you got to block. Now you're going to try perfect ho-oh it. Now you can perfect ho-oh it, right? And that's one way to deal with the move, especially if you're far out. But let's just say that you, especially in an online setting where it's delay and stuff like that, You're trying to perfect ho-ho, and then you do it too early. The rest of the ones is gonna follow you. Now you back in this situation, and you could try perfect ho-ho again, but in an online setting, you won't always get that perfect ho-ho out, right? So now you're here, you're trying to time it, you do a little bit too early, you get hit, right? You get hit. Now you're here, you're trying to time it, and I'm actually timing it really good right now. But in online settings, it's going to be a little bit different. Sometimes you could be here, it's almost there, and then you get hit, and then I'm really a goat like that, right? I'm really a goat. So offline, I'm able to do it very easily, right? But online is where you get a little bit tougher because of the delay, and a lot of times you might get hit out of it. So you go perfect ho-ho, like I said, but another way to deal with it, and it's probably the more safer way to deal with it, right? Especially if you have your full guard gauge, is doing something like this. So let's say that you all the way out here and the Aizen is spamming the move, they knock you back and they spamming it, right? What you want to do is inch in, block, one dash in, inch in, block, another dash in, inch in, right? And if you're around this mid-range area, you could easily do any type of move that's going to connect. You can even dash in between. The startup of the move is not that quick, so you could really get in. So we show a case again. So if you're full screen, right, your objective is to at least get around here, right? Because around here, all you have to do is, if your character has a special flash attack that can reach from that range, you could use that, or you can easily dash in and hit, right? You could do the regular dash into a hit, or you could do like the run dash into a hit, right? So your objective is to get around here, right? So now, if I'm all the way back here and the Aizen spamming, I'm gonna do one dash up, block this, and I'm making sure I'm hitting him. I got it. Once I block the two, I gotta make sure from this distance away, I have to hit him somehow, some type of way. So if you have a special flash attack that could reach him, you could do so. You could even dash in from that. So let me show you that from here. So I'm out here. I know he's about to do it. I inch forward, I dash, I inch forward, and I try to make my way in from here, and I hit him. And as long as I get one hit off, it will stop the rest of them, right? Now, I say approach it like here instead of trying to block here. Because once you get here, the opponent knows you're going to try to get in. So now they're going to start sticking out normals and hit you out of here, right? But at least if you here, the opponent has to choose to stop, right? If they don't stop using it, if they try to go use it again, then you can easily punish them, right? And if they stop using it, then you have the advantage because you can easily one dash in and start your offense from there. So that is the best way to deal with it. So long story short, as long as you hit the Aizen before the move come out, it's super easy to deal with, right? So if you got a projectile, you could do it. If you don't got a projectile, you can make an actual physical hit with him, you could do it, right? But you have to just make contact with the Aizen before he actually launches the projectiles. And then trust me, once you do that, the Aizen will have to switch it up, and he's going to not have to spin this like how he's doing, and he's going to switch it up with doing single shots, doing movement, then going back to it. He's gonna have to change up his timing. So something else Aizen players would do, right, is that they will pop their spiritual pressure one move, and now even if I do get in, right, it doesn't matter because they flinch. They can't get flinched. I'm about to attack that off, right? So that's a little bit tougher to deal with, but the same thing applies, right? So when dealing with that combination of moves, the same thing applies when it comes to just combine both counter strategies and put it together. So you want to inch your way in, right? So you want to do something like this. He pops that, you see that, you want to hurry up, try to get in, you inch your way in, and as quick as possible, just make contact with him. Grab, and then you're back to having your opponent in this type of situation where they can't do nothing until it's over. Depending on the character, with Ichigo, it's very easy to keep them in that same loop over and over and over. But other characters, all you gotta do is just put them in your Oki situation, and then there's nothing the Aizen player could do about it, and it's gonna make him stop popping that move. I guarantee you that. And last but not least, if he's doing his signature skill, don't feed into it. I learned this the hard way. This will help him get his spiritual pressure up. This will help him get his awakening quicker. So don't feed into that. If you see him doing this move, don't feed into it as quickly as possible. It will be hard because the Aizen player could let it go whenever he wants to. But as quickly as possible, if you could, just hurry up and get a grab off and then start your combo from there. Or just don't try to interact with the move at all. There's going to be times that Aizen reads you, and like say if you go for Oki situation and he pops that move or anything like that, there will be times the Aizen player does that. But if he's out there just doing it all the time in neutral and you see this, don't feed into it. Just take your time, play around it, grab him, and then do whatever from there. But yeah, folks, that's pretty much the end of the road of this video. Hopefully you was able to enjoy the video and learn something new. And if you did learn something new, please smash the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Remember, let's try to get the video 50 likes. Helps the channel out a lot. And if y'all support me and y'all appreciate everything I'm doing content wise for the channel, I appreciate if y'all support and just hit the like button. That's all y'all gotta do. I'll greatly appreciate it. God bless to all of y'all. Also, if you're new to the channel and you like the content, consider subscribing. I have tons of Bleach Rebirth source content for you to enjoy. But yeah, hopefully after the end of this video, Aizen is no longer a problem for you. I hope that you know every single thing you need to do against these when you're in these situations, so that you don't have to get steamrolled by Aizen no more. And yeah, I hope all y'all enjoy y'all day. God bless. Peace.